So you're looking for tools to unlock the full potential of your organisation and business. Trouble is, there's a universe of tools to choose from. In the past, we might have said enough to fill one of the great libraries of knowledge, the British Library, the Library of Congress. More aptly today, it's a universe of its own in the internet. Each of these tools, without question, will add some improvement, but only a few will be key in unlocking the full potential of a particular organisation. No one has boundless resources to work through each and every tool progressively to land on these vital few. Enter stage left the bandwidth challenge. We all need to act, to choose tools and apply them. Most of the right tools are rarely apparent, however. Despite the best of intentions, choosing blind rarely yields the right choices. Each wrong choice burns precious bandwidth. Bandwidth burnt is bandwidth lost, and with it, the chance to unlock full potential. It's a devil of a challenge. So how do we avoid this outcome and make the right choice quickly so we can get to work applying these vital tools to their full effect? The reason we began by describing this widely shared challenge is because it sets up this third video of the LIFT initiative. The tools to be chosen from and choosing the right ones are integral to the initiative. To recap, the LIFT initiative shares 3 decades of my practitioner learnings on the code for unlocking full potential via the clean canvas. The first video, Idea3, defined the clean canvas. It's where the pathway to unlocking full potential is charted by identifying the strengths to focus on, what to add to them, how to align around them, and then build out from them. The second video, Idea2, named the 3 levels of strategic thinking the clean canvas requires and indicated the proportion of full potential each of them releases. Level 1 strategic thinking is prevailing practice. It's the prerequisite for the clean canvas, and it encompasses that universe of tools we began with. Level 2 strategic thinking is higher functioning. It's the heavy lifter of the clean canvas, where most potential is unlocked, in part by choosing the right tools to reach for. And last, level 3 strategic thinking is disruptive live, a wild card that can open up significant potential for industries and markets vulnerable to disruption. Best to circuit back to these first 2 videos if you haven't seen the entirety of these ideas. Our focus here and now is level 1, prevailing practice. First, to run through examples of the generic tools it encompasses, so we're on the same page. Then second, to set up the segue to level 2, higher functioning, in terms of how it identifies the pathway to full potential and in turn solves that bandwidth challenge we started with, enabling the right generic tools to be chosen for the pathway identified. A good way to think about the tools of level 1 is by the strategic levers they work. A few examples of each lever will be used to align our perspectives accordingly. The first lever is, naturally, talent, with attachment a good example of a recent innovation. Second is the process lever. Agile has been a very popular choice in recent times, alongside the agile stance itself. Third is the technology lever, with AI being a tool attracting a great deal of attention at present. Fourth is the resources lever, outsourcing an ever ubiquitous example. With the fifth and last lever, the entity, the organisation and its business operate within. M&A a frequently employed tool in this domain. Altogether, this is level 1 strategic thinking, prevailing practice. As we noted at the outset, everyone can use these generic tools and each one used will bring some benefit. Only a few will be key to unlocking full potential, however. These vital few aren't generally evident, so choosing them successfully comes down to chance, which is never a great place to be. This begs the question, what other strategic thinking do we need to bring to bear to make the right choice a matter of certainty rather than chance? Unlocking full potential requires working the unique attributes of an organisation and its business. As we noted in the second video on Idea3, we all recognise this as advantage. Advantage must be translated to specifics before it can be realised. We also define those specifics as lift keys in Idea2. They might be aspects of an offering, the market situation, industry arrangements, competitive plays. They can be anything, but there's usually just a few of them. Understanding what they are, how to align them, and how to work them together defines the pathway to unlocking full potential. Of course, there are a great many things an organisation needs to do in the usual course of its business. And these business as usual tasks very quickly obscure that pathway to full potential. As it happens, these lift keys also indicate which of the universe of generic tools of level 1 are the right ones to use, but only if the full set of lift keys is visible. The additional strategic thinking required to make them visible is the thinking that clears away that fog of BAU. Choosing the right tools to use then becomes a matter of certainty rather than chance, ensuring that precious bandwidth of an organisation and its business is deployed to its full effect on the pathway to full potential. This is level 2 strategic thinking, higher functioning. That's where we are headed next. That's to Idea 4 of the wider LIFT initiative. It will tease out what level 2 higher functioning is and what it looks like when it's in full flight. See you there next.